Hey guys, welcome back to the Titan PDL here with the mid-season review. I got Chelsea, Chris, and Firemana. How are we doing?
I'm chilling, man.
Yeah, I'm doing really good. It's good to be here with my three best friends, Thunder, McBusters, past Chelsea victim Fireman, and future Chelsea victim Chris.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Okay. Yeah, so in this mid-season review, we're just gonna talk about the teams, how they're doing, have a little power rankings, standings, and the usual during the mid-season review. So we'll just start with how's everyone's team doing? Want to start us off, Chris?
I think I'm doing pretty well for the draft that I got handed. I'll be so real with the first round Murkrow snipe, and then first round Murkrow, and then fucking what was the other one? Oh, Ursaluna.
Luna.
Ursaluna. Um, Other than that, I'm very happy with my team, and I'm actually really glad I get to play it,
Yeah,
and
your
I'm really glad
team
I'm
is
undefeated.
quite insane, I will say. I remember you did talk to me during the draft, like in DMs, talking about like, oh, should I just go for Sneasel here, or should I just go for another like Trick Room user like Glacier or whatever? And we're like, oh, you know what? We have Lele. Might as well just get Sneasel at the same time.
Yeah, Sneasler is a Pokemon that I started out in PDL Season 9 not really knowing how to use. And now that I've used it through like 3 or 4 draft leagues, I feel like I've gotten the hang of it, and it's just like one of the most disgusting Pokemon I've ever used. It's kind of just insane.
Yeah. How about you, Fireman? How's your team? How's your season going? What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, I just don't like the Terapagos, man. I think it's kind of a bait Pokemon. It just doesn't do enough damage for like a legendary, man. I should have went like Mega Mawile, but I do still like my draft. I mean, I got Volcarona, that's my goat, but I don't know. Terapagos has been kind of a underperformer for me.
Yeah, you'd think that having Terapagos alongside two redirection Pokemon and the Tailwind user, it can just, click its AoE move and just kill everything, but it seems like it's not happening.
Yeah, it's just kind of underwhelming. I feel it needs to be like higher special attack or something. Maybe I just don't know how to use it.
Fair enough. How about you, Chelsea? How's it going with your team?
I mean, I think it's going pretty good. Coming into this is like my first ever like competitive Pokemon thing, and I only started playing VGC like very recently, so I wanted to pick Pokemon that I was familiar with. I mean, I had a draft plan going in, and this piece of shit Firemana stole my first pick right before I picked,
Hey,
so
hey, hey.
I had to pivot last second, but I'm still really happy with how I'm drafted. I feels good to get results after everyone ranked me like in like 11th or 12th in the draft, which I mean I don't know. I feel like I picked good Pokemon that I know how to use.
I
Yeah,
mean, the only issue with your draft is you had 7 Pokemon, but that's like it.
I
They're all
mean,
cool dudes.
she
Like it's
is
okay.
also terrorizing a lot of people coming into this playoffs with this Arcanine Commander.
The Arcanine is actually such a fucking bastard, man.
Good thing we nerfed it before the season started.
So I almost like the nerf though, because the nerf means I get like bundle instead of being stuck with some like if I don't have bundle, like what do I have to pick in the slot? Can like Primarina grow up?
True,
Yeah.
what
So
a fraud.
I think the nerfs kind of honestly like almost like helps me in a way.
Yeah, and then there's my shitty team that I drafted. It's just Thunder and his favorite Pokemon kind of draft, and kind of just imploded during the draft after a couple of picks got sniped, and kind of ended up like this. And then made my like one FA pick up, dropped Mega for Dunsparce. Don't know what it's gonna do, but gonna try and make it work. I do think I've been playing it pretty well with how bad the team is. It's just I'm just stupid and did not give my Pokemon the right abilities. Otherwise, I think I could be even higher in the win-loss percentage. Other than that, I don't even know if I'm gonna make playoffs. To be honest, it's still pretty close. Still have to verse Gaming Week 6 scheduled loss or Week 7 maybe. I don't remember which week it is.
Yeah, that guy's draft is terrifying, but he's like so cracked too.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just move on to the group standings. What's your guys' opinions? Like anyone kind of like out in front that you didn't expect, or some teams that should be doing well but they're not?
Um, I'm not really. I'm gonna be so real. I'm not really sure. I think it's kind of playing out how I thought it would.
I don't think Carito has a winless draft. Like, I think he's definitely performing. I feel like he got really tilted at the start of the season, and I think like his draft is the Mega Kangaskhan one, and
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like after a rough start to the season, he sort of just imploded. But I definitely think like with the draft, there's a lot more potential, I guess, than the standings really show. But I think he's like locked out of playoffs, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
yeah. I will say one crazy player right now, Water. He's doing like really well. I think he was predicted to be fourth or third in this group, but he's just kind of taken over on this group, and he's like 4-0, versus me in week 4 or week 5. So like he's doing really well. He's a team to be beat right now.
Yeah, I was looking at his draft, and it's sort of honestly Firemana. It's almost like your draft, where he has a bunch of redirection, and then his commander just like a big, strong legendary guy. But I feel like, especially with Zygarde's effect of denying all speed control, I feel like Water is sort of you know really utilizing that in a way that Terapagos isn't getting as much value, I guess.
Commander's just I should have just went. I should have just got Mawile. I hate that Chris rage baited me into getting this
Dude,
Terrapagos mod.
it's like insane that you're calling me rage baiter when it's like you're just bad. I hate to break it to you.
Oh, you're like, this thing just wins every week, but it just does nothing. You like, it's so rage bait.
When I click Terror Starstorm and it does no damage, Lukey Chungus.
What about the our good friend the commissioner? How are we thinking he's been playing this season? Because his team was pretty controversial on if it was a good team or a bad team. I'm pretty sure last we talked about McFeed's team.
Isn't he checked out of the season? Isn't he like just
He's
not
kind of
feeling it?
been caring less, but I don't know. I don't think his draft was overly good. Like Ditto Commander, yeah, it's fucking great, but I don't know. I feel some of the other commander effects are like just so disgusting that it kind of evens out, and it's especially bad versus anyone who took the 2 Paradox Pokemon draft.
Yeah,
Like he just got completely dicked by Easton.
yeah. I think he's a little stressed
Yeah.
out with the format and stuff. So I think he's been carrying a little bit less. But I don't know. Format's been very interesting. Is this something you guys be willing to play again in the next like I don't know
Um,
like whenever we've gone through
I
other formats?
think I think if all like community and admins come together and like really balance it, like for example, fucking Gengar being exceedingly strong while having like one of the worst uh what's it called abilities for a commander. Um, if those can get ironed out, then I think it's a good format. But there's a couple outliers that make it really not fun to play, and it's stuff like Arcanine that just like I don't know,
Hey.
it's just not fun. Yeah, you
It's
can't
crazy we
even.
just let that slide. It's even crazy that if we do this format again, I'm definitely just picking Mega Mawile, but
I think I think the format needed more time to cook. This is because I don't really have a frame of reference like without this. I know going into prep it was very overwhelming for me, and especially when like leading up to the draft, there was, you know, obviously a lot of changes. And as someone like who's sort of new to drafting, it didn't really allow me to have as much time to prepare as I would have liked, and didn't really allow the community enough time to like balance it, and like that happens, right? Like it honestly requires a lot more, you know, prep time for a season than like any other format. So it's not like like I'm not like flaming McFeeds or anything. Like I think he did the best he could given it the circumstances. I
Yeah,
think if you were to do it again, we would have, there's a lot of learnings that we could take from this split. So I don't think it's like completely like a doomed idea, even though there's some issues with it this split.
Also,
yeah,
there's a lot of like legendaries that were left out that I'd like to see added. Like I didn't think the Gen 8 dogs would be left out, but they were. And then there's obviously other stuff on top of that, like Yveltal and all the other fun legendaries. Like you don't have to include like Miraidon or like Koraidon because like you know like OP, but
Yeah, I think it's just part of the problem was is like I don't think McPhee's expected this format to like win overwhelmingly. So because like we only had like a base idea on like what we wanted to do, but like we didn't like have everything balanced or ready for it. Like we had like a short term to like fix everything and like make the format work. So I think given like how short of a time we had to fix the format up, it's not like the end of the world. I just think it's a little bit gimmicky right now. But I think definitely
Yeah.
if we run the season one more time, like a different time, and like really like look at the format and balance it out, I think it's potentially could be like a favorite to stay around here and there.
Yeah. I think you definitely have to simplify it. Like if you did it with, like as Chris said, you just get like all of the legendaries and then sort of treat it and balance it like a sort of adjusted single restricted format. So that way everyone's getting like a legendary Pokemon, and then the weaker legendaries can have, stronger effects to boost them up. But overall, like lowering the power level of the effects and sort of just making it so that everyone's commander is like at least like a legendary BST Pokemon or something, I think would sort of standardize the experience for people. You can get like at least like 24 legendaries and distributed among 16 teams. I think, it just gets like a fun like modified single restricted format that has like a lot less outliers.
Yeah.
I think the thing that he brought up for like restricted formats was like overpointing some of the ones. So like Miraidon theoretically could be 40 points and it costs like half your budget or something, but I don't know.
Mega
Yeah.
Rayquaza worth all but 10.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's fine. Like there's probably that what's it called? Like if we ever want to bring this back, there's definitely an opportunity now that we have like an experience on like this format. We can just take the learnings, like Chelsea said, and just fix up the format and make it work better. I do think a lot of those legendaries though you were saying that you wanted to add, Chris. I think the reason why they were not added in is because it's just not enough time to actually like balance them and like make sure like it's not like exceedingly broken and stuff like this. I think had we had more
Oh yeah,
time, we
you
definitely
have
could
to
have
you have
gotten
to
like
make more
more
time.
Pokemon in for sure.
Like if it's not a simplistic format, like you're not doing like a regulation, like regulation A, B, C, D,
Yeah.
I think you should be taking more time if it's a custom format,
But yeah,
especially if you're like
yeah, once again,
clearing.
it's just because like it got voted really fast. So yeah.
Yeah.
But back to the standings. Anything else got for the standings? Because like for example, like Sage, he's not doing too bad. He's 2-2, but it's kind of interesting. His first couple of weeks was not really using his commander. I don't think he brought it the first 2 weeks at all, if I'm correct.
Yo, how are
Mega
you gonna
Kangaskhan.
draft Mega Kangaskhan and not use it in doubles? Like I don't understand. Like
I'm sure he
I
had
get that
like
it
his
could.
reasonings that like maybe he was not good in the matchups like this, but I don't know. I think there's like some angles
I
where he could have like
listen,
leveraged it.
listen. I get it can be bad in like certain matchups, but it's like it's so OP that I don't think you can justify just not bringing it to either to
Yeah.
like any game in a set. Like
Well,
I don't know.
Sage is a person that likes to prep a lot, right? So
Mhm.
I'm assuming like in these matchups where he was prepping for his matches, like I think one of the weeks he was versing a Volcarona or something that had Flame Body, so he didn't like want to bring it because like double the chance to like get burnt. I guess was like one of the problems that he had, and didn't like it. Like he likes to prep his battles like ahead of time like a lot. So I think that's probably like the reasoning why he didn't bring it a lot. But I will say though it is like pretty broken Pokemon, so sometimes there's probably like angles where he thinks he can't bring it, where he can't bring it.
Yeah. I feel like it's just like, I don't think there's enough shooters on the rest of his roster to ever justify not bringing it. Because like I would get it if there's like a bunch of really good Pokemon, but we have like what, like we have like Blastoise, Magmortar, which both are setup mons, and like you're telling me Rotom Wash in the year of our Lord 2026 is gonna carry your game? Like no, grow up.
I mean,
So
Hey,
Dragapult,
don't
Venusaur, and Nihilego are all kind of fire. I think Sage's draft is actually
yo
really good, but like just doesn't
don't put down the goat Rotom Wash. I will not hear any Rotom Wash slander.
big
that's
Washington.
crazy
Oh
because you
Washington,
are
yeah.
Rotom Washed, so it does make
Oh
sense.
oh my bad.
Oh, Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'll turn into fucking Rotom mode next and come to your house and fucking chop you up.
The problem. If I haven't seen a Pokemon played in like VGC in the past year, I just assume it's terrible. Otherwise, people would pick it. Not even playable. I remember that guy in singles. That guy, like when I played like singles as like a middle schooler, that guy would like terrorize me. And then I just haven't seen it since, so I just assume it's terrible.
Yeah.
I love damage moves.
Um,
Damage moves.
I guess another thing I would mention now is Easton doing pretty well, topping his group so far. In the Pearl group, I do remember me and Chris had a conversation about Easton's team being good or bad. Now, now seeing his like matches and how it's being played, like how do you think he's performing with that team?
He's performing well because it's an Easton draft, but I still think his draft is bad. I'm not gonna back down from that.
Okay, Fireman and Chelsea, any thoughts on his draft and the way he's playing?
Like looking at the draft, I never really know how to evaluate these commanders. Like honestly, he has a lot of Pokemon, which I know like coming into it is like supposed to be a very good thing. Obviously, like I drafted 7 Pokemon because I think I'd rather have lower amount of higher quality Pokemon than a lot of like chuds. But he does have a decent amount of higher quality Pokemon. I just don't. I'm not good enough, especially with the older gen stuff, right? Like I don't know enough to know if the restriction is too much. But a team with Fluttermane can't be bad, right? Like it can't be terrible. As
That's what I'm
Fluttermane,
saying. I mean, it is the
It-
kill leader.
yeah,
The
It's,
leader
he's
of
like his
it's the
team does get
quote-unquote kill leader.
slightly victimized by Arcanine, but that's okay. So I'm just like looking at this top row, and then like he has to pick one of Gouging Fire, Latios, Terrakion, Raikou, and those are his like shooters besides Fluttermane. Like I look down, I see Bisharp, Kangaskhan, Feraligatr. I guess Gyarados is fine. Like there's some chuds down there that you do not want to be slotting in if you don't have to.
Any thoughts on
I
that,
think
Fireman?
I think one of the bigger issues also with the Arcanine is all of his electric resists are the legendaries. So he has to like pick one of the pick which electric resist he's bringing, and then just bring like Feraligatr, Gyarados, Skarmory that just eats shit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the video I might have rated Easton's draft not low, but like it's Easton, he plays good. So I mean he knows how to make this draft work. So I wouldn't trust it with other people, but for Easton, definitely. He knows all the movesets of all these mons, and yeah, Fluttermane is always good. Like every Fluttermane draft is doing good.
Yeah. Another surprising thing, for at least for me, I think I'm pretty sure I rated Feeney's team the best draft overall in the whole like PDL this season, and he is 1-3, which is kind of odd because I feel like his team is really, really good. Like it's pretty broken.
Let me remind myself what his team is just really quick.
Yeah, what's the acronym?
The other Lunala draft.
Yeah,
Oh,
What?
the Philadelphia Fan Fees.
yeah, the one with Wellspring and stuff like this. Like his team is really
Oh,
strong.
yeah.
If I'm correct, when me, Chris, and Gamma did the initial podcast review on the teams, I think me and Gamma had him number 1 coming into the season, like his team.
Let me go look at that. Hold on, let me go look at
I
that
think I
Google
also had him
Slides.
second. I think I was in that
Google,
video as well.
Google Slides. Slide
But
in.
but yeah,
Hold on.
it's quite surprising. I guess like there's some tough opponents in Pearl for sure. Like McPheet's a tough opponent. Easton, Spoobert's playing well. I mean, Kira and Dory, despite
Oh
like me not
yeah,
liking their
it
team, they're
was
doing pretty decent.
Feeney and Sage tied for 1, but also, um, user error? Question mark? 'Cause that team is like disgusting. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. I don't remember a lot of his matches. I only remember mostly his week 1, week 2. But I don't know, it's just surprising because I feel like even though maybe Phoenix not the strongest battlers in the PDL, I think that team is like really strong and you can like probably just like edge out wins based on how strong the team is.
Mhm.
I agree it's pretty strong. I'm really like I'm a big fan of like Indeedee male as like obviously it gets like outshadowed by Indeedee female in a lot of VGC, but I think it is like a really strong like expanding force abuser. I generally like to run it in a when I'm trying to run size spam and I'm trying to make like a fast mode. And he obviously he doesn't like have wind, but even without it, I think I think he has a strong core. Um, honestly, like I see the stack attack. I looked at the stack attack of Pokemon when I like prepped for Ek, and like I know it's an Ultra Beast, so it probably did something. I look at that Pokemon and I have no idea what it's supposed to do, like ever. And I don't even think Ek brought it, so
Yeah.
I, I just look at these stats and I'm like, this is not serious. Like, how am I supposed to? Okay, like has 200. Like I pull up to the function with 211 defense. As I don't even know if I can think it's like good or bad. I just like I look at this and I have no idea what to do into it, or I have no idea what it even does.
Definitely been a controversial mod every season. Stack Attacker.
Yeah.
I feel
I
people love it or hate it.
Yeah, it is the slowest Pokemon, like slow. I think the slowest fully evolved Pokemon in Trick Room. So
Chuckle.
that's why it's pretty strong. Is Shuckle the slowest?
Chuckle's 5 speed.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess Shuckle's the slowest, but like, I guess Stack Attack is the second slowest, best Pokemon in that slot. Sure. I mean, with its 111
Oh.
defense and its HP and attack, like that thing can just like body press for like days and like threaten Pokemon really well. The problem is it's also pretty vulnerable to like fighting moves. So if, like anyone comes with like some kind of fighting move, like it's kind of gonna fall over, especially on the special side, right?
It's just Aura Sphere Victim. It does kind of look like an Aura Sphere Victim.
Yeah.
Firemana, how would you say
Earth
your
Power Victim.
draft rankings are playing out? I think nailed it in the head.
I forgot what this was. I think I rated this one number 1 in the group. I think it was that or number 2. And like that's a little unfortunate, but I feel like this draft is still good and they can like if he really locks in, he can still make playoffs.
Yeah, we have the rankings in the group chat if you want to refresh yourself.
Oh
But
yes, how could I? How could I forget?
Yeah. I guess another thing to talk about too is a Flutter main team is 1-4. I know you're pretty big on him, Firemana. Before this, like this is his season, like performing wise with Flutter main. How do you think he's been doing?
Or Snack Talk? Or
Snack Talk, yeah, with the other Flutter main team. He's the other Flutter main team, no?
I don't think I rated him that highly.
that's the other Arcanine, I believe, right?
What's the? Did I rank it?
Yeah.
I think I thought his draft was like all right. Like it has Fluttermane. That's just good. I think I ranked him like the middle though, but yeah,
Gotcha.
I guess he's not.
I feel
It,
like
it,
this. I I feel like this Arcanine team is like respectfully like a lot worse than my Arcanine team because I don't know what you do with this. I
I
feel
mean,
like with yeah,
it's
sorry,
it's
you
got
go.
the guys. It's got the guys. It has Fluttermane, Dozo, Giri, Arcanine, and Frigoraph.
I
But
mean, I
there's
feel like
like
it's so hard to. I don't know. Those Pokemon together are like some World War II leaders I'm not allowed to mention on YouTube.
it
But
kind of feels like a nothing burger team. Like you only
It's
really have Fluttermane to do something or Dozo Giri.
I mean, there's just no
just
synergy, I feel like.
yeah.
But
That's my main point. I agree with Chris. It feels really disjointed when
they're all good Pokemon. It's just like just not all there with synergy.
like when we were like picking my guys, we were really like trying to make sure that we had Pokemon that like could work together, and, like you know, just like
Yeah.
different like packages, which A like makes it a lot easier for me to like pilot it, and also makes it easier for prep, right? Because sort of have a bunch of guys that naturally work together, so I at least know like what I want to do with my Pokemon. And I like look at this, and it's like I look at that draft, and I see that you either like pray you just get Giga Dozogiri conditions, but Dozogiri are like already bad in draft because you know they're there, so you can like if you have Haze or you have like Mirror Herb, it's like already worse. And then or it's like you just like pray, like Flutter main like sweeps. Like I don't think there's enough setup for the Flutter main. Like you have to like set wind with like Talonflame or pray that you don't get like you don't lose speed control, and I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Fair enough. I mean, we can move on to the predictions, I guess. Like on how the group's gonna finish out. How do you guys think the other group's gonna finish out? Like all of them: Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond, Pearl.
Um,
Because like Ruby group was
I'm not.
looking a little bit almost finished. I can't lie. I'm not
Yep, it
sure
Yeah,
is.
if Mr. Firemana here is gonna be able to catch up to people like Jacob and Kentucky because he is pretty far down.
I won my game this week, so I think it could be possible, but I think I need like one of them to play each other and lose. I think either Kentucky Crobats or the Michigan Moshers team, they need to lose like both their games, and then I maybe have a shot. But
yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think I think the Michigan Monsters like can lose out. I just played them, and Jacob like really like outplayed me, and I made a lot of mistakes. In my defense, I've never played against a Z move in my life, but even like Z move notwithstanding, I
You,
was
me when Google AI lies to me.
dude. Google, how was I supposed to know that Google AI would lie? But it's also like, what else can I do in that situation? Because that was like, I don't know where to look that up, right? And I obviously I don't want to take this guy's like I don't want to like make this guy like timer me, right? Like that would be very rude. I like I
Timer
think I
you're
learned
so
a
good.
lot.
Yeah, because it's looking
And
like for sure Corito and Penguin are definitely just done. I don't think they're gonna be able to make playoffs anymore unless like Corito has like
I
Corito
think
needs a miracle.
I I
Ak
can't
is
that
also cooked,
I
I
cannot
think.
make playoffs either.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1-4 cannot make
Well,
playoffs.
I
Only
think I think Chris
1-3.
is going to enjoy second seed after I beat him, but
Yeah,
I
true.
can't I can't wait to keep a higher diff than you. I can't fucking wait.
I feel let's see. I'm really sorry, Firemana, because I think if I like didn't choke, and then I think if I hindsight's 2020, but I think if I beat Jacob, I think it would have been possible for you to make playoffs. But or I mean, it's still
So
possible, but I think it becomes a lot less probable now that I lost. So Firemana, I would be sorry, but you did snipe my first round pick, so fuck you.
I regret it so much. I should have went Mega Mawile. Like I just don't like this draft. I need Mega Mawile.
dude, you
Um.
gotta stop harping on the Mega Ball Wild, man. It's not the end of the world.
It's like I don't know how I let you talk me into Terrapagos. I don't even like. It just does nothing. Just let me get
Yeah.
my Mawile, man. This is
Ruby's
the only
looking
time I'd ever get it.
Ruby's looking pretty locked outside of a miracle for Firemana. Moving on to Sapphire. What are you guys thinking? It's looking like Water's probably just taking this group for sure.
Water's taking the group. I think you have a chance to lose out on playoffs if Chong decides to go on a heater.
I do think I
Um,
can. I do have head to head to Cheong, at least, which is good for me.
doesn't matter
I
because you now. Well, if you okay, let's say you lose this week and
into
or
Water, yeah.
lose your week 5. Let's say you lose and obviously Chong won. You're gonna have a lower diff probably than him. It's gonna
Yeah,
be like
that's possible.
difficult. Hmm?
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure that's possible. I'm not guaranteed the playoffs, right? Especially when I have Gamma Gate still lurking around with 5 Flutter mains to be my team. So,
Not 5 flutter memes.
it's gonna be a close run because I think Cheong and San Sereno are still in it. They can still do something for sure. It's gonna just depend on these last 2 weeks. Like I have San Sereno, I'm versing him myself, so like that's a pretty important match for myself to guarantee my playoffs. And then I have Gamma Gate. Not sure what San Sereno has left. But I think between Cheong and me, like that 4th spot could be anybody's game.
Can't wait for Sensorino to take the spot from you.
That would be pretty
I
funny.
might be deserved. I mean, like I drafted really badly. I probably deserve to not make playoffs if that's the case. Um, yeah. I mean, technically, doesn't that mean that Nizumi and Miami Palafin can make it too? Because they're 1-3 as well. Like, can't they also fight for this 4th slot?
I think Miami Palafins just lost, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
That was
Let
for
me see.
last week though, because that was Gameg's game.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm just stupid. Oh yeah, he hasn't played yet. Yeah, he does have a chance. Zumi also has a good
Yeah,
chance.
so like this Sapphire group is like open like for that fourth slot for sure, and depending on what happens to Gamegate too, who knows, maybe third slot is open too if he starts losing his games. If he likes, because I know Gamegate likes to do a little bit of trolling near the end of the season when he's guaranteed playoffs.
I love doing that. Just look at me last season, bro.
But yeah, Sapphire pretty open. Diamond group, I still think first place is still yet to be contested. Or say like, it can be contested. Like Scrafty could take it. Big Booty Bronzongs could also take it. Srekt could also just make it up there, depending on what Major does in his last 2-3 weeks.
I need Major to make my prediction come true. Please, Major, please. Please, please, please. Also,
Sage is still fighting too for the one of those slots.
Yep. I mean, Sage has to win out to make playoffs now, and Strict has to lose out.
I'm personally really preying on Scrafty Knight's downfall. I think in the same way that a lot of people are preying on my downfall, where they don't want to deal with Arcanine Captain. I don't want to deal with Malamar Captain. So
That's pretty funny.
it's that just sounds so annoying to deal with for my
Pretty
draft.
underrated commander too.
Does
not
he
sure.
have like? Oh,
What's
sorry,
up?
you can go.
No, go for it.
I was wondering if he had like enough Pokemon, because I know he has a legendary, or he has a gouging fire. Let me pull up his team here, one sec.
We never did talk about what happens if someone can't field 4 Pokemon in a battle because of some
no,
certain
it
thing.
happened. It happens, or
when?
not 4, but there was 5. We had a 5 Pokemon game.
Oh wow.
Dude, I lost to 5 Pokemon.
Damn. Unlucker.
Yeah, I think dueling Jumplefts might actually be more scared of you because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a legendary. They have 5 Pokemon versus you
Oh.
because they
I
have
didn't
Iron Hands, Vulcan.
Oh my god, wait, I didn't
Gouging
even
Fire
consider
Patch.
that. Okay, never mind, I'm chilling. Never mind. Please make your way to me as soon as possible, Scrappy Knight.
Got also Calypso and 1 and 3. I think he's technically still in contention for playoffs, depending on how that 4-3-5 spot plays out. And I think
4, 3, 5. You set them in the complete wrong order. Like, how do you do that?
I don't know. Maybe not sleep. I don't know. Also, I think also Snack Talk and Mikey and Mudkips are just their team is just done. I don't think they can no longer make playoffs at their score.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is unfortunate for
Yamek
those
just
two.
messaged me and said he fell asleep. Nice, good job, Yamek. That guy was supposed to be on.
It's definitely good. I think it's definitely just the fight between Calypso, Sage, Strict, Big Booty Bronzongs, and even Scrappy Knight for these last couple of spots. Even like EDM Major could probably go down if he loses the next couple of games. He could definitely just finish as a 4th seed instead of first, and someone else could take over first. Not impossible for that. Do you guys have predictions or who's gonna make those spots?
I think it's just the names right there. I think Eden Major, Scraftonite, Big Booty Bronzongs, and Strict. Like, I think maybe Scraftonite and Boop Beep Bop maybe overtake Major, but honestly, I just think those 4 are like, they're kind of locked in.
Yeah. I would agree. I mean, I don't know. I think depending on what happens, there's still a chance for Sage. Like, I think it's technically, if he wins out, it's still in his power to make it. But like one more loss, it's looking a little bit dire for him. He's gonna probably need help from other teams. And then yeah, we got the last group, Pearl group. Easton and Swooper leading the way. McFeed's at 3rd place and Cura at 4th. Still really close in that group because Burger Kingler's not too far down. The Risen's not too far down to catch up as well. I think Spoober and Issa are probably gonna clear the group and probably finish first, second, depending between the two of them. But I do think it's a fight from McFeeds all the way down to Brandon. I think there's definitely a chance for stuff to be shuffled.
I mean, even Night Celestials and Feeny aren't out. Like, they're all in
Oh yeah, they're 1 and
contention
3.
Unless I missed something.
Well, I
Like
think for
Night
Night Cell though,
Wait,
it's a little bit hard. Like unless his
Night.
record
No,
is
no, no,
better.
no. Night Celestial won today, and he beat BK.
Oh, okay.
So
It's not
they're
impossible.
moving up
I'm
a
just like
little
looking
bit.
at his plus minus, right? It's -4, so depending on what it is, maybe it's -2, maybe it's -1 now. But
It is a -3 now, I think.
gotcha.
He's 2-3 at a -3.
Yeah, so it's
Mhm.
this group is also gonna be like a really close, tightly finished race. Should be interesting. There's a lot of like what's it called, like these last 2 weeks, week 6 and 7. There's gonna be a lot of like fights for certain spots in all groups. I think maybe Ruby group is a
Ooh,
little bit more
6-7.
decided, but Sapphire, Diamond, and Pearl are looking like it's gonna be an end to the week 7. Do you
You
guys have
said 6-7.
predictions? Okay,
You said 6-7.
okay. Sorry that I'm
Hilarious.
talking with a toddler on Lucker.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
I think in Pearl Group though, East and Swooper finished first, second between the two of them, and then I think McPhee will pull it out for sure. I think he'll still make playoffs, and then I think that last spot is definitely just open for anybody to take.
I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
the Night Celestial dream where he makes it in over Kiora and Dory.
That's a crazy dream, but it can't happen. So, wait, what's his remaining schedule?
Could take
That's
a look at that after when I pull it up, but I'm gonna move on to these power rankings that we have
oh,
made.
oh my god. Okay, yeah, you can get to that when we're done. Sorry.
Yeah, so number one, we got Water. Congratulations, you are the best performing battler this season so far, at least. Keep it up.
Yeah, 2-0 Thunder, and you'll keep that spot there, buddy.
Yeah, put me out of my misery.
You're not out of
Uh,
your misery yet, man.
got Chris as well performing pretty well with his team. His team is pretty broken. Easton playing well too. Not Mer 3, I think. No surprise on the top 3 right now.
I think. Yeah. I mean, I'm not one to play egoist, but I have been playing out of my mind with the draft that I have.
Yeah.
I can't wait
But
for you to get round 1 of playoff.
oh, I can't wait to fucking beat your ass, bro.
That's crazy. I'll like,
Again.
I'll
I do think once again VD is pretty low on this. It's quite unfortunate because his team is like really broken. I honestly think it's the best team. I guess it's just maybe he's having an unluckier season or some things are not moving the way he wants it to move.
I mean, Sages seems also pretty low for the insane draft that he had. Like 16th for the draft that he has right now is a little criminal, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah. Uh Penguin being last is also like unfortunate. Like Penguin, Mikey, Kirito, they're kind of all in similar skill level right now, or in like terms of like performance, they're not playing really well, which is unfortunate for them.
I mean, to be fair, Kirito like gave up after week 2 or 3, so not really surprised, to
That is
say the
the
least.
best.
Yeah.
Any other surprising people that you think shouldn't be down there?
Nice celestial.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
like usually always makes playoffs, I think.
I don't think he should be down there. Chong Fartmo being down there, not a surprise.
Oh my
Um,
god. What about
Firemana,
Firemana? What are you doing,
yeah,
Firemana?
Firemana, your draft is insane, man. Like, what are you doing?
Like,
I
just keep
expect you to
rage
be
baiting me,
contesting with
okay?
Chris.
Just keep rage baiting me.
Get one. I'm telling you, between like league games and Pokemon, you can never take out the
Okay,
accountability,
buddy.
bro. You
I
gotta lock
literally
in.
carried your ass yesterday. Get the fuck out.
We haven't played in 2 days, bro. You need to check your fucking head.
You gotta be
Uh,
careful, Chris, man. Firemana might make playoffs and just knock you out round 1.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, can you
yeah,
get same group matchups round 1?
Yep,
yes.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
completely
wow. So
randomized.
Firemana really is going to our round when you
Yeah, I'm
let
gonna round
crazy.
1 Chris. I'm gonna kick the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
haven't beat me in a Pokemon match yet.
Okay, buddy.
I think
Crazy.
for sure we're seeing Sage higher up for sure as well. His team's pretty insane. Think he should be playing a little bit better with his team, but that is what it is. I guess Snack Talk's another person that we talked about already. Probably should be higher up with the team he has. It's not the worst team. I think it still could be like in the upper like middle.
It's upper
Who'd you
middle
say, sorry?
class.
Snack
Who was
Talk.
that?
Think like he can be like top 20 with this team. Like probably like even should be top 16.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just classic snack talk.
Uh,
Um,
is there any specific teams that we should pull up that we want to talk about?
go to South Austin Gators, please, and look at his last 2 games. It's rough. It's rough.
Like his actual like matches,
Yes, look at his match. Look at his no, not his matches. His
like the
like
entry.
matchup.
Oh,
No,
last
matchups. Got you,
plays,
got you.
yeah, it's rough. But keep going. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you
Oh
go.
yes, Boober and Easton, the people that are topped in his group. That is pretty rough.
It's a miracle story. I believe in it though.
Did
He's
someone send
beat
him
like
a rock gif?
the what?
Did someone send him a rock gif yet? Probably needs a rock
No.
gif in his DM.
That's messed up.
He has 0 rock resistances.
That's unfortunate, but I still
Where
believe.
where's Ogre Bond Cornerstone? Do you need it against this team?
But I don't know. It's gonna be really tough for this team to make it. I know you guys are like high on this team, but versus
I'm
Easton and
not.
Swoobert.
I'm not really high on it. I was just kind of hoping you didn't have to play number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, I personally think it's probably not doable. Like not wishing the worst for him, but I think it's like he has a really tough schedule ahead of him. Like he kind of needs at least one of these two in order to do something, though.
Yeah. Which I honestly think he can beat Spoobert.
Yeah,
I I
it's
believe it.
possible. I don't think that the matchup's that bad. Sorry.
Mhm.
Who do you think Swoobert bans
Yeah, I was gonna say.
into this team?
I honestly think he should ban the Qian Pao.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I'd
kind of
agree.
sucks.
You get rid of the whole gimmick with this team.
Mm-hmm.
Just 10 pallet speeds. Loki, this guy's like not much util either, right? It's like literally only Sableye.
Sableye, Tangela kinda, but not really. I guess Persian has fake out. He's brought the Persian like more than once.
Mm-hmm. Looking at
See,
like, does he have rock type? Yeah. Oh, his the famous
he has
controversial Iron
Iron.
Boulder. Uh,
I hate that Pokemon.
I
Loki,
like that Pokemon. It's kind of
I'm
cool to
praying
see.
on Spoobert's success though, because like this is another Arcanine victim team.
I
Oh,
mean, do you not just send Iron Boulder to just do all your work into this team? Just what's the signature move? Mighty Cleave? This rock move, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
you
Do you
can't
not
even
just like
protect
Mighty
first hit.
Cleave everything against this team and just like, does he have a redirection Pokemon? He has like Brubana, just send out Brubana and Iron Boulder and just start smashing things.
Sableye could maybe be helpful, I think. With like
It gets
reflect.
screens and stuff. Yeah, I guess it could use screens.
That's gonna be his main, I think, way to try to beat it.
Yeah,
Does
it's
Sableye get fake out? I don't remember.
Bomba
uh,
or
Sableye.
Sableye.
Sableye? Yes, it does. It does get fake out. I know Sage has
Interesting.
run it multiple times.
Oh, I think
Okay.
it's a tough matchup for Nightcell. He has to really pull out something really cool. I think in order for him to win, especially if Champow's the one that's getting sent to the penalty box.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
it'll be
remember
Persian.
um that Regieleki makes it so that the other team can't use speed natures or plus speed natures. So
Yeah, but I don't think you really care about that because I think once again you just send Iron Boulder with Brute Bonnet, you give this thing the booster special attack or sorry booster physical whatever one it is, and just start hammering things.
You kind of want the speed though, because then if you don't have the speed, it's slower than all of his 100 speed mods, I think. Actually, maybe not. That shit might be fast as
I mean,
fuck.
fair enough, but why do you care for speed if you're just getting protected by Brute Bonnet?
Well, maybe they'll bring safety goggles.
True, possible. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup. I think there's another one that I wanted to look at. I forgot who it was. Oh, I wanted to look at the rest of Sage's games, like who he has left.
Free win and major.
Because if he hasn't played against Big Booty Bronzongs yet either, right? So that's a
He
tough.
just played it before we
Oh,
joined, and
I
he
see.
lost.
Okay, he lost. Oh, okay, so he's 2-3.
He's
So
kinda.
he kind of has to win his next two games, or else he's not. He can't even like play for a tie or something, or like a tiebreaker.
I mean, he can maybe get if he just wins his remaining, goes 4-3. It's still probable.
True. How do you think his matchup is into Major Medkip?
It's not the worst. Like, I mean, he's probably gonna not bring the Kangaskhan because he sees Magmar with Flame Body.
I will say I gotta give credit to this team because I think this is one of the teams I was a little bit harping on in the review at the beginning of the season. I thought this team was a little bit unsynergized because like he had kind of like some weird picks. I think he made his like free agency token so it looks better, but he is doing really well with the team. I guess like Mega Salamence is broken, and then like you just have like Tapu Lele and Kartana and such like this to like help out as well with damage.
This wasn't the guy that first picked Murkrow and cucked Chris, was it?
No.
No, he's
Oh
not in the
wait.
same. Not in the same. Not in the same
Yeah,
one.
no.
Okay, different division.
Who's the
Who
other person
first
that has
picked Murkrow?
Murkrow?
I was fucking Eck. Fuck that guy.
I think they
Oh,
also had
Eck.
Mega Salamence, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to this matchup, this is, I mean, I feel like you still bring Mega Kangaskhan, and just like you can swap it out if Megar's, and then you can swap it out to something else, right? Like you just have like something to check it. Like you could have like Blastoise in the back or Rotom Wash in the back, and like if Magmar's out, then you can swap out to your water types to deal with, it, and then bring Mega Kangaskhan for later.
Yep.
Plus, does Dragon Darts get redirected? Like, or does it still hit both Pokemon?
Yes. If it clicks follow me, it does get redirected both into the Magmar.
Okay, damn. Okay, that's definitely interesting. I guess Major has to find a way to stop the Dragapult too, right? Because Dragapult puts can like check Mega Salmon because it's faster and probably just one shots with the Dragon Dart. So Major's probably gonna have to use Magmar to really protect it this week. Or I guess maybe he could Tailwind too and go that way.
Yep, Big Iron Crown, man.
I love Iron Ground.
So
Big
goofy.
Iron Ground fan.
Yeah, are there things you guys want to look at here? Versus schedule of somebody. Like Eason's one's pretty interesting too.
Nope, he's just gonna win.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was versing like Feeney. I didn't realize he already versed Feeney.
He hasn't played the Bomba game. Will probably be good whenever they play that.
Oh yeah, Eason's.
Oh,
We
they
were.
haven't played yet? Oh
Have they
shit.
not?
No, they haven't.
Okay, yeah, that'll be a fun match.
Yeah. What about you, Chelsea? How are you liking your first split in the PDL? How's your experience been so far?
I think it's really I think it's really fun. I think it helps that I have my friend Chappie helping me prep, because I'm learning a lot about how to prep. I'm, I think if I lock in, I can win. But I think my last series was like a really big wake up call that if I get flustered and I just start making like really dumb decisions, I'll just like these games are. I mean, as like a League of Legends player, right? I'm so used to games being like best of three is like a 2 hour affair, where
Yeah.
games are 30 minutes plus draft, and this it's like so much faster, and that honestly gets me like very nervous
Yeah.
like before and during games. But I think if I just keep calm and like focus on how I know to win, I think I will be able to succeed.
I hope you don't get the me and strict curse, because I don't know if you know this lore, but my first ever season I was mentored by Gamagate in the first season I played in season 2. And Gamagate helped me get all the way to the finals just to choke and lose in the finals to something that combo that I've never heard of in my life.
Oh.
You'll
Yeah.
never guess who mentored Strict in season whatever it was, 8.
I
Dude,
think it was
that guy
8. Yeah.
Gekai is like the goat or something, bro.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this before, Chelsea, but Eason had a Halucha, and I didn't really know what Halucha does. Besides like attacking, and he used this thing called fake out at home, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
So Halucha
I
does
don't know
not
what you
learn.
mean.
Okay, so Halucha does not learn fake out, but he had this tech called Fling plus King's Rock. So if you fling a King's
Oh my
Rock to your
god.
opponent, it flinches them.
It
So
flinches?
yeah, so if you're faster, you can just like flinch somebody. And I just kind of got
Jesus
flustered by
Christ.
that because I had no clue what happened from there on, and I couldn't do my strategy. So I just kind of
Yeah.
like choked and lost the finals.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about like players like Easton who have like clearly have like a lot of experience because I'm working at like a severe like knowledge disadvantage. But
I think a big thing about playing and like the biggest thing is playing to your win cons, and most of the time people would just like throw away their game
Hmm.
yeah,
for one good play and not realize, oh, I need to keep this Pokemon alive so I can like set up or do this or do that, or try to get these two Pokemon in the field at the same time. Like people just like play for this single turn and not for like the rest of the game.
I definitely that's how I felt like during my series because I played like I won game one like honestly like really convincingly. And I got like so psyched out by a potential play that he could make that like completely like nuked my like the mons I brought for like game two and game three. Because I feel like if I just like did the same thing as I did game one, I would have been able to win. But I just got like so scared of like the turn one adaptation that I like psyched myself out of it. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean that's why I really like Arcanine Commander because Arcanine Commander is like I mean like I literally named it like domain expansion because it's like it sort of forces people to play my game, which is Regulation H, which is like a format that I actually know what all the guys do.
Yeah.
So it eliminates a lot
I
of
think
things that I don't know.
one tip that I would give, at least like this is like the tip I give to new players, is once you've like played one season and you kind of learned like all these like kind of like tech and like gimmicky like stuff that you can do, like I don't know, like for example, like the fake out at home or like what certain Pokemon want to do. And you get really good like with like prepping. You can like kind of like see like what would the opponent do into my team, and then kind of like that's how I go from there. I see like what he's trying to do, and I'm trying to shut down like what he's trying to do. But once
Don't
you
worry,
get,
Chelsea. In my first season, I brought heavy duty boots one game.
I mean, you also use
Don't
hazards
worry.
against me as well.
Hazard is so gas.
Nah,
I
there's
got
no way that sticky webs into me was not real life.
Sticky webs is fine. It's not
Wait,
like
does heavy duty boots block terrain?
No,
no.
no.
Oh,
it
okay.
just blocks you
I
from
Because yeah,
just
like
getting
what if you
like hazard damage.
yeah, it's like stealth rocks and
Yeah,
stuff. I think it would be cool if it blocked terrain. Imagine like heavy duty boots instant onto psychic
bro.
terrain.
I don't get why you think sticky web is bad. It's like completely fine.
sure,
Like it
sure.
doubles.
I
Not sure.
okay. If you were to argue against like fucking spikes, then I'd say sure. But
Maybe I don't know.
sticky web,
Maybe I don't know. Like maybe like there's some tech like behind it. Like maybe sometimes like you really need the speed control. Maybe it works out. I just think some most of the time, like 99% of the time, hazards are not the best way to go, and like toxic and stuff like this. Unless like you're versing Gamegate's team from last season, you really do need to toxic stall him.
Yeah.
But
The
huh?
only toxic stall team I've ever run into is like the like Eternatus one in like in one of the regulations. There's
Regai,
like an
yeah,
Eternatus.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I really like Regai is back on Showdown and I get to play. I have a really fun like counter team where I just have like a Rhydon, a Garganacl, and a Hysterian Zoroark, and I just make it so that they check all the big guys. Like um Rhydon checks my Rhydon really well. Then the Zoroark, I have Grass Knot, which Oko's Groudon, and then Garganacl is like half damage from Calyrex and also Salt Cures. Kyogre wide guards it. And
yeah.
there's a lot of fun stuff. So like I can like kind of cook deck, I guess.
Yeah, no, once you play, like I usually like at least like how I see it for like newer players, once you play one season and kind of learn like what everyone does and like what like most the Pokemon do, you'll be like what's called better off in the next couple of like seasons that we play. Like there's other like formats like low tier and like build a decks and throughout the generations. Like once you get like a firm like grasp on like what most Pokemon do, like the common ones, then like you'll have like a better time planning and like trying to like play in the battle and stuff.
So you're saying once I beat Chris this split, then I'm gonna beat him in all future splits as well? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
if you
Yeah.
beat Chris, yeah, you're just the goat.
Woo, you have brain worms. Woo.
But yeah, I think the last thing we could just like take a look at is like the kill leaders. What do you guys think? I think it's just like everyone said at the beginning of the season, it's just a Flutter main season.
I mean, like, that's not actually like his Flutterman, unfortunately.
Well, it's the copies of it. I think that's
Oh,
just
is it?
for like on the website.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
I mean, isn't there like
Oh,
8
that's right.
Flutter mains running around? Because like there's like Easton has one, Snack Talk has one, uh, Gamic has one. Who's the other one that has another one? The other Ditto
Whoever's
Split second, I think.
Split Second, yeah. So like I guess like that kind of inflates obviously Flutter main being so
I
high in
I
kills.
forgot that you use multiple Fluttermans. I forgot about that.
that is true.
I mean,
I'm not
Chris is
sure
right
that
up there though
counts.
with what's it called, Lunala, and I guess I don't know if I can speak on this, but you're up there with Tropical skills. You just can't win the
It's
Yeah,
my
battles.
it's my
the
only
worst
damage dealer, man.
the
And like
worst
it
legend
does
the worst legendary in the entire format.
not it's the
No, the
worst.
worst.
So
Buffini playing pretty bad too right now. In like his like last couple of games, his rating ball is up there and like trying to carry and trying to put the work in. 18 kills, it's not bad for like not having like a really good like a score right now.
Bro, it says he's brought it to 24 games and he has not played 24 games.
yeah, maybe it's bugged with the other one
Okay, maybe it is
In
bugged.
because I know
in terms of shouting out some of the top kill leaders, one thing I learned from the match is that Mammothswine is really fast. I think the
It
Jacob's
has like
Mammothswine was
it has like a middling speed tier, but most of the time it's used with like Choice Scarf and it becomes like this
Its
behemoth of
base
a
speed is 80,
Pokemon.
I
right?
thought it would be its base speed is a lot higher than okay, because I look at Mammothswine and I just visually look at Mammothswine. I think that guy is big and fat, so he's gonna be slow.
Yeah.
But he's not slow. He was outspeeding my guys. You know how unfair like he's too fat to be moving that fast. Just like from like a pure like physiological like perspective, right?
Guy
Like
gets on the
that
treadmill.
that is a big fat dude.
you
Like
seen him in the show. He runs like hella fast in fucking the anime.
yeah. Yeah, honestly, that's how I sit prep, bro. You're right. That's good comms, Firemana.
You're up there. One of your Pokemon is up there. It has 12 kills. Iron Bundle, not bad. 12
That's
kills.
my goal. My goal
You can
Pokemon
see
for life.
on the list. You just don't see one single one of my Pokemon up there because everyone's just been overworked and trying to put into work. I think my highest kill leader is Weavile, which is crazy. 'Cause I think I haven't brought it to that many matches.
The goat.
You'd think like
See, I,
Mega
I can.
Gengar or Iron Valiant would be up there, but Weavile's up there. Weavile's just a goat.
That's true. See, like I can see which of my guys are there because mine is highlighted for some.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can
know
see my
why
three
like
shooters.
some of these are highlighted. I don't really fuck with the sheet, so I have zero idea on what the reasoning behind that is.
You know,
He-
one funny thing, like Galeda's like up there for my kill leaders. I thought, um, whoever the Solgaleo team is, I think it's Nezumi. I thought that guy was gonna like take Galade because I think it's like a really good Pokemon. I think Solgaleo can play in like um Psychic Terrain slash like Trick Room,
Mhm.
and it's a Dawnstone evolution. And so when we were drafting, I was so scared that he was gonna snipe it because I think Gallade for like I got it for like 12 points. I think that's like really underpointed. Maybe I'm like coping, but I think this Pokemon's like really good.
I'm right
And
there with you. I have used Gallade in the past, and I've said this Pokemon's broken because I think that ability just makes so broken in damage. And if you can just protect it, like with like giving it like its preferred like speed control, whether it's Trick Room or Tailwind on that team, or you can give it a redirection Pokemon, like that Pokemon can do damage. It's crazy amount of damage with sharpness and Night Slash, Psycho Cut. It's crazy how much damage you can do.
yeah, I
It's
I,
such
I
an
could.
awkward speed stat though. That's my issue.
Yeah, 80 speed is quite awkward.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's better to pair it up in a with like a redirection team, so it can just get its hits out.
Yeah. I mean, I have Indeedee, which gives me Trick Room and gives me Follow Me, and I also have Tailwind, Prankster Tailwind. So I
Yeah,
have a lot of like ways to set it up.
yeah. You have options depending on who you're versing and stuff. I wonder if there's like any surprising like low kill leaders down here, or Pokemon that don't have a kill at all that probably should be way higher up.
The Roaring Moon at 0 kills with
Wow,
8 games. Insane.
What?
that's kind of crazy work.
That's not normal.
What the hell, Roaring Moon? What the friggity frack?
Also the 4 games brought 0 kills Zoroark, so it makes me personally sad. I love that Pokemon. That's my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, that's crazy. Even Dragapult's up here. 0 kills on Sage. What are we doing, Sage?
That's only 2 games brought.
Fair
Can you say how
enough.
many
Well,
kills he has with Mega Kangaskhan, please?
Oh my god.
there's no H and just
I just have cancer.
KA and there's
Get
probably Kangaskhan like M dash Mega
just typing
Typing what?
just typing Kangaskhan. Like what?
KAN. There's no H.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought there was an. There's
That's
Kuritos.
Kuritos.
Other ones just must be. Here we go.
Games brought 3 1
bro,
Gil.
bro, like we can't be playing. This is rage bait.
I
This is
would East. It's the same amount of kills as Easton's regular Kangaskhan.
this is rage bait.
And Kangaskhan's been brought to 12 games from Easton.
Why are you
Uh,
making regular Kangaskhan more than Mega Kangaskhan?
is there anything else that's crazy down here? Goldingo, 0 kills, but and
Oh
17
wow,
games
Well,
brought. That's
that's
crazy.
insane.
Porco Dingo.
And the rest, something
Mine,
crazy here. Like
yeah,
Zapdos Galar, 5 games, no kills is kind of weird, but it's like okay.
Aquafini no kills is kind of crazy. Also,
yeah,
Dragapult 2 games no kills.
Yeah, we talked about that. It's less games, but yeah, it's kind of odd that it doesn't get a kill.
Ogrepon Wellspring no kills.
yeah. That's a
This is
little
kind of
strange.
understandable sometimes because like sometimes you're mostly just playing to redirect, but like I think like there probably should have been room for like a kill or two there, 3 maybe.
Yeah, I think it
Mhm.
depends if he gets Terra, because if you can like Terra Water IV Cudgel, it's like
Yeah,
saucy. But I
that
think
thing just
without the
gets to go
Terra,
off.
yeah. If you don't have Terra, your damage that's a lot lower.
It's kind of sad that even a Murkrow has a kill, and like some of these Pokemon down here would be highlighted that do not have a kill, like Roaring Moon.
Dude, don't underestimate Foul Play Murkrow.
Don't underestimate Quash Murkrow.
I haven't seen a lot
After
of
what
people
happened to
using
me today,
Quash anymore.
should look at the replay I played versus Corito today.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. Wait, where's Iron Hands over here then? I mean, there's probably so many Iron Hands.
Well,
Bro,
yeah.
9 kills.
who's the other Lunala player?
Feeny.
How do you only have 5 kills on this thing? How? This thing is so broken. What are we doing?
It's a good question because that's like his main piece on his team, right? Like that's like his main like carry, right?
PP. All the way to the end. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
because
what?
like Blood Moon and Lunala are probably like your shooters, and then like Wellspring can be a shooter, but can also protect them. Like who's getting most of the kills on this team right now? Then Lunala 5. Oh,
Stack
Stack
Attacka.
Attacka is just fucking killing everything. Must be a Trick Room angle.
Good go.
Dude, his money stack attacker, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, oh. This is the last thing we can just look at is the schedule. Think it was like a pretty chaotic week 6, 7. Like a lot of these matches in week 7 are gonna be probably like very important. Figuring out who's gonna make it and who's not gonna make it.
In terms of people that are gonna make it, I think the games we're probably gonna look at. Let's see. Sage has to win his match against what's his face? Snap Talk.
And Big Bitty Bronzong,
What
so he
else?
hasn't
What
played.
else?
Oh no, he lost that. I forgot you guys told me that.
Uh What else is there?
McPhee's versus the Risen potentially could be something that could stop
Burger-
McPhee's from making it.
Burger Kinglers has to beat Easton and stay in contention, which kind of sucks for him. Kiora
Yeah.
has to win to like have a chance. I don't know. There are a lot of good matches.
I think my matchup against Water for sure is going to be important. I also think the Water versus Gamma Gate is potentially going to be an interesting matchup.
Don't
mean, I
look my last two matches. Don't look.
Chiang versus Fortress 2 is a pretty good, like what's going to be like an important matchup for depending on if Chiang can make it or not.
Actually, both mine and Chelsea's last two games are crazy.
Cinema.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like the groups were like, even with the scheduling, like the first 4 weeks were all like the good teams sort of bullying the bad teams. I think if anything, like Firemana, you sort of got the like worst end of the schedule. I think your last 2 weeks, I think you should be able to win. So who knows?
Wait, do you guys verse each other in what's the league called again? Risen? Anytime soon?
Me and
No.
Chris,
Yeah.
it's like in 4 weeks, in about a month.
I was gonna say
crazy.
whoever wins this Chris Chelsea match, the other person has to win trade in their league game. Like pick like I don't know, like Yumi Jungle.
I mean, Chris would beg for me to win trade for the things that we were going to do to his team, bro. That is like the Pokemon match is going to be close. The match will, you know.
I fear the Pokemon match is not going to be close. I hate to break
Yeah,
it to
you're
you.
gonna get whooped.
Oh,
Nope.
it's okay, Chris. You should believe in yourself.
Maybe you shouldn't have picked Terapagos, you stupid fucking fireman, a prick. Like, fuck you.
Okay, now you're telling me
You
not
told
to
him.
pick
You
it, okay.
told him to pick Terrapico.
Maybe you shouldn't have picked it. You're just bad, bro. I hate to break it to you. Sorry.
Okay. Well, is there any final thoughts? Anything that need to be said? I think
No.
we've heard Chelsea and Chris talk about their matchups and who's gonna win in playoffs and stuff. That'd be a pretty exciting matchup if they were to versus each other in playoffs. But I don't think it's very likely in round one, since you guys are 1-2.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try my best to make playoffs with despite the team I have, and try to just move on from the season, just go next season fast, just like my league team. Any other
Damn.
thoughts do you have, Firemana?
Nope. I think I'm good. I think
How do you think this Gamma Gate guy is doing, Firemana?
I think he's doing really good. I mean, he lost 1 week, I think, to the horrible replay where like all the shit was bugged. I'm not sure if you watched it, but
Yeah,
like
against
he had
Fortress
like
Fortress.
GU on Fluttermane, but he's been
Dude,
doing good after that.
I watched that. I was like, I didn't watch it live. I was like, what is going on? I don't understand.
Yeah, I remember just looking at the replay and I just fucking got so confused when the Chi-Yu just like magically disappeared and then came back. That was fucked up.
Yeah. Well, if that's all your guys' thoughts, I'm gonna just close it out. It was a good talk. I'm really excited to see how teams end up finishing, like if they're gonna make playoffs or not. I think playoffs is gonna be quite interesting with the amount of gimmicks we have, whether it's the Arcanine Commander, the Malamar, even like maybe even Tinkaton Commander, who knows, banning an important Pokemon. I think it's like gonna make the playoffs really fun to watch. Other than that, then that's been the midseason podcast. Thanks to Firemana, Chris, and Chelsea for joining me. And yeah, that's everything. See you guys later.
See ya.